So,
Puppies. Hey, Wolfpack. Come here. Come here, Wolfpack.
so you've already made some of the jewelry box, right?
I already made some of the jewelry box. Then I can show you. This is unplugged, so it's fine. We're doing a different jewelry display in the next year for conventions. So we took some measurements. I built a basic frame, and we're going to have this be like open up like this.
Yeah. Like
So this is the base one, and we have a metal sheet for behind it, so we can make a modular magnetic dowel system to hold the jewelry. And this will be covered by a light piece of cloth right now. It'll be upholstered. It'll be beautiful. Very mushmouth. I just got out of work. I had an hour-long meeting. But
Wow, works 2 jobs.
I work all the jobs.
Actually, doesn't work any jobs.
Mooch. So this boy, I gotta basically build another. Well, okay. So here's. Remember how I went out and bought wood halfway through the week?
Yeah.
I got 5 inches instead of 3 inches. So this I have to rip down to 3 inches on the saw, and then I need one more long piece. And then basically I build 2 half boxes.
Right.
Then everything gets the backs and the metal, and then we put on the hinges, and then we start making it pretty. I also need to order some sort of latch mechanism for the whole thing to hold it closed while we're transporting, and maybe have one here, like 2 clasps and one thing that twists around, so it just holds the entire thing at the. And then it just needs a handle, and we pick it up and go. Like, this is with the jewelry in it. This is probably gonna be like 3 times this weight, which isn't that bad.
Hello. Hello. Sawdust. Roxy.
Roxy, get out from under there.
Roxy, that's sawdust. Get out of there.
No self-preservation on these dogs. None. None self-preservation left.
I think they're just very trusting. To a fault. What's up?
I'm just setting aside. I still have to cut this one down. Because I have enough for one more long one here, but I need, got 2 longs and 2 shorts. I need 2 more. Need 2 more longs, because these I can cut in half. Because originally I thought we were just going to do a V.
Right.
But so I've got to cut that one in half. I've got to cut those 2 in half, and I need 1 more of these. But the one I bought is too wide.
Right.
Cut that one down, then cut it to size. And then if I cut these guys in half, I'm ready to assemble tomorrow.
Nice.
And then, so I got with the metal saw I just set aside so I can cut these down because they're a little bit wider and I don't want any of the edges to poke out.
Right.
I'd rather have it be too small than too large.
Because it's all going to be covered anyway.
Yeah. I've got the backs all cut.
Right.
Again, you just cut those in half. They're right there. So I got the backs cut there. One of those gets cut in half too. And then we just assemble it to do the thing, make it look pretty. So this is a thing that happened. I don't know. It's unplugged right now, so don't fuck with it. But this blade has a slight tilt to it. This is not a machine that should tilt. Nix.
Nix? Do you just want to be inside? I mean, you're allowed, but... We'd like you to be outside with us.
That's a little tight. So
It gets wobbly.
sometime when it doesn't wobble. It developed a lean to it. At some point,
Oh.
we must have like pushed something the wrong way, and so it's got like a slight 2-degree like slant to the blade. So every so often I just like trying to push it back out to fix it.
At least it's off. That's what matters.
You turn it off. You do this nonsense.
And now this one.
Trying to remember to put shit away. Ooh, that's way too tall. Get down. Get down.
I like the smell.
This is poplar. It's not a... I like the smell of pine when I'm working with it. Cedar smells good too. Cedar is a hard wood, pine is a soft wood. Yeah.
And what is this? Poplar?
This is poplar.
Well, I like the smell of poplar then.
Becoming somewhat knowledgeable about woods from building bookcases in the household.
I bet if those at home could smell it, they'd think it was poplar too.
Love it. Hi, girls. You coming to see what I'm
Are
doing?
they both there?
Yeah, they ran in. They just ran in to say hi. Hi. You are baby. Hello, baby.
You're little.
Look at the baby.
You're a little baby.
You're a little baby. You're not going to get picked up. You'll deal with it. You'll deal with it where Roxy goes. There you go.
There's baby sister back.
Yeah. One of the ones I need to cut. Here's the other one I need to cut. It's a little bit skinnier, but it's not. It's going to be fine.
Sniffing butts.
Let's flush up with that.
We don't need this anymore.
You don't need this anymore, so I put it away. Keeps the site more safe. The less plugged in saws you have, the less chance that you accidentally hurt yourself on the saw. With that, you should have 4 equivalent sized pieces to build 2 boxes with. It's not bad. There's a little...
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. We'll get it filled. It's not like this is... It's not going to be... Are we staining these or painting these, actually?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe paint.
Stain looks good, but only if the underlying wood looks good. So if we have to do fill and seal, then maybe paint. Mm-hmm. But paint it also, we have to make sure we get the right one so it doesn't chip, and it also can't detract. So maybe a semi-gloss?
Maybe a sealant on top of the paint.
Well, definitely a sealant on top of the paint because you don't want it to chip.
Right.
Alright, so one last set of cuts to do tonight. Because these are 24 and I need them down to 12.
The bottom and top of the side parts?
Oh, yeah,
of
yeah,
the,
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right?
I got you.
I'm also mush mouth, so, you know. Bless you. No. I don't know what you're doing, but whatever it is, stop.
She wants it.
Again? So soon?
Just someone walking the dog.
Probably.
Nix! Should probably take them on a walk again. They liked the walk earlier. Oh, could you set this over on the saw before I misplace it? Just set it on top so it's with
Oh,
so they're
on the
used
saw.
together.
Over here.
Yeah, just on top of the flat part. Thank you.
I'm helpful.
See, this one, the saw is definitely going to take some of the curve with it. So I have to be very careful about this because otherwise it's going to be lopsided. But once I, you know what? Even if it is lopsided, I could use one as a thing and just trim the other down because it's gonna need the space to swing anyway.
That's true.
I'll make it work. You know what? That ain't bad. Old furniture maker trick that I learned is don't measure out 4 pieces and try and cut them the same. Cut one piece and cut every other piece to match that piece.
Good tip.
Because it'll introduce less variables for errors. Futzed them a little bit, but essentially they're all the same. We're talking like the 16th of difference there. Might shave that one down a little bit, and I'm gonna have to sand them anyway. So, all right. So then we build. Tomorrow we come out and build more boxes. Make sure they all square up. I cut one of the metal sheets in half. I cut one of the backboards in half. I glue down the metal to the backboards once I trim down the metal to make sure that there's no sharp edges poking out. Then I can glue and screw the backboard to each of the boxes. And so that'll probably be Sunday morning because I have to wait for the glue to go on the metal. And
Sounds good.
I didn't get a resealable, so we got to do the glue all at once for the backboard. But because this needs to bond to metal and wood. But once we get to the wood on wood, I can just use wood glue.
Right.
So tomorrow, I have to use the Liquid Nails Fuse It. Welcome back to Rod's Woodworking Shop.
Day 2.
Day 478. I always have projects to do in the shop. First, there are pieces cut. I want to make sure they're spaced properly so we can make any fixes before I assemble. So, let's see if everything fits together. I put,
That looks good.
so far so good. Looks like we're in decent shape.
And it has room to open, right?
Should. That's gonna be the trick is will it open? Which it should because I cut these to space. Yeah, they should be fine there. I do need to sand this one down. Don't want rough edges on assembly. So, now we assemble these boxes, and then we set it all together, and then we cut the backboards and the metal panels, and then we glue the metal panels, and that's where we stop for the day. And drill our pre-holes, better word, drill our guide holes.
Yeah.
Normally I'd set this on the floor, but the floor's wet, so just have to make it work.
I found you. Hello. We're not going in yet. Is that okay with you? You're adorable. Hello. That's my legs. What's up? Two of you shall merge. I swear they're play fighting.
Yeah.
The tails are up. They're happy. I promise.
Nix is winning.
Yeah.
We're winning, Nix.
Yeah. Roxy sometimes obviously lets her win, which is really nice. She's a very sweet big sister.
Roxy really took to being a big sister.
Yeah.
I'm fine. It's fine. Alright. This one, this needs the sticker to come off. Put away and in the pile the rest of nonsense. Oh, I hate the stickers they use for this. Because you gotta paint and stain them, but they make it really hard for the stickers because they don't want people switching the stickers in the store. So they're kind of stickers that just deteriorate as soon as you try to peel them.
Oof.
Yeah, so. I had a scraper over here. Where did I put it?
Scraper?
It's just a metal flat.
That?
That, yes, that.
Marriage.
Marriage. Wav. Sweet Wav. And we'll deal with it.
What you doing?
Let's go take a look at the back fence and then I'll finish up this box. She just likes chewing on that thing. Let's just run this. Yeah. Very muddy back here. Be careful. So. This is neighbor's fence. This is also neighbor's fence. It's just kind of like propped here along with this as a gap. And their dogs aren't trying to get through, but we got velociraptors. So,
We do.
Roxy, nicer.
And the velociraptors really want to play with their dogs.
So we're gonna put up a little spacer here, only like this tall, just to prevent them from digging under or popping through. It's not gonna be foolproof, but it's gonna be
Something.
something. And we're just gonna nail it into the ground, and that way you can feel a little bit more comfortable about them being back here.
Back to the box.
Back to building half a box. Our jewelry, we're gonna put it in a box. Memes are dead and I have killed them. The thing that popped in my head, I don't think I told you. I was talking to the girl that sits next to me at work. I was talking to the girl that sits next to me at work. And we were talking about like something. And she was just like, oh, I remember that. I was like 8. And I'm like, I was out of college. What the fuck are you talking about? You were 8. What?
What planet are we on?
What? I'm parents? Who allowed that?
The past 6 years, on my birthday every year, my father has told me never trust anyone over 30. Which, please stop saying that, Dad. I am trustworthy.
Love you, Glenn.
I only worked for the government for 2 years. And then I quit.
Keep away.
Just spin together.
Keep away. I said, do you want this? Do you want this? Oh, you can have this. Oh, this could all be yours. You can just get it from me.
But Nix is so easily distracted. Like, you have to be like, no, I still have it, though.
There we go. Which side of this is flush? One of these sides is much more flush than the other, because yes. Okay. This is the flush side. That's where the backing is going to go, and I don't want gaps. I don't really care if there's gaps on the front, because it's going to close.
Now Nyx has the stick.
Did I go extra on the screws considering what we're building? Yeah, but I don't want it falling apart mid-convention. I am building it a bit extra, and I'll probably put some reinforcements in here too. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. Put some angles in the corners so they stay locked right angled.
One half the box?
One half the box. This is half the box. Oh, we gotta put the dogs in. They're gonna start woofing.
Oh.
Or will they?
Yes.
Yes.
Are they fine actually?
Yeah.
Somebody else is barking. Huh. Well then. Bex.
Bokes.
You seen us?
Almost. Slightly off on this side. We're talking like a 16th of an inch total.
Roxy's inspecting.
What do you think, Roxy? Does it pass? I want it to be as square as possible. And once it's together, it'll hold it. That looks pretty good from here.
Yeah.
And then it just goes, whoop.
Yeah.
So.
That's nice. Anything else we're doing with this today?
I want to glue the metal on the back, so I need to cut the backs for these two pieces. This one's already cut, and I need to cut the metal down to be the proper size for that, which I need to use this for, because that's what needs to cut the metal. So let me swap that now so I get. Okay, so wait, no, that was wood. I needed that for that. I'm ahead of myself. Wood first. And I've already got the backings cut. So this just needs to be cut in half. So what I'll do, what should work, so I'm going to place this here, then draw my line here, and then because we cut this wood down to size, the kerf should be the same. So we should be losing the same amount, and that means that it should fit on the other side as well. Let's square it there. I guess this one of these concaves a little bit.
Measured twice, cut once, right?
Who got time for that? Nobody got time for that. Well, I'll do this agrees. This is the halfway point. I'll split the difference here. This corner's up. That'll work. This corner's up. You know what? It does split down there, so I need to cut both of these. I need to cut them on the insides. This way actually is better. Oh yeah, there you go. A little bit of an edge, can sand that down. Yeah. Ooh. 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 Very close. So, now metal has to go back there so we can put stuff on.
So you're putting the metal on the back and then putting the whole back on the thing?
Yeah, the metal gets cut to size because I want the metal to be well within the borders here so that no metal sticks out of the edges. Mm-hmm. So we have to cut the metal and then we glue the metal and then we're done for the day.
All right.
I've got enough scrap. Yeah, I got enough scrap to lay on top of the metal. 1/2 inch. So we'll have the metal to all be at least a 1/2 inch in from the edge here. So we're losing an inch, so 11 by 36 and a half. First one.
11 by 36 and a half.
It should be the same on the second one, but let's make sure. 11, 36 and a half. This one has more of an edge than I remember. Maybe I should fix that now. So one of the things when we're working with super wet is that it affects, like, the moisture affects how the wood reacts to stuff. This is getting very splintery. So we have to sand that down. Now it should be squared away. Yep. Lovely. I'm going to set up these so that they have a place to dry. Need enough space for everything. So.
Hello, Roxy.
Hi, Roxy. Where's your sister?
What did you do with your sister?
Where's your sister?
What did you do with your sister?
Where you at? There you are. She's eating grass. Come here, Nix.
Eating grass.
Come here.
Nope. She was.
There she's coming.
She's left. Oh,
She's
there she
coming.
is.
Hi, girls. Look at these beautiful girls.
Aw.
Look at these beautiful wet babies.
Hi,
Hello.
babies.
Hello, beautiful wet babies.
Hi, babies.
Hello, babies.
Oh,
Hello. Hello, beautiful wet babies.
Nick's like licking right in your mouth.
Yes. She tries. She tries.
She does.
Metal, that is thick metal. Okay. Probably overkill. This is probably not actually thick metal, but want to make sure that we get the cleanest line possible because this shit's like $12 a sheet. I don't usually work with metal, so. Okay, so.
We don't need any special like face mask or anything, right?
No.
not
Okay,
like-
so we can go in a little bit more on this because I had figured to here, but we're going to go in a little bit more. So,
Yeah. Let me know if you need some chalk.
36 is fine. I need chalk. So 23. Yeah, I got to go in more. Because we only want to go to 23 because we don't want to keep the metal all on the inside of the box. Could you grab me a chalk?
Yeah.
See?
Oh, Roxy, you're so muddy, and
Yeah.
now that's all over my body.
Yeah.
Oh no. So we determined Sharpie will work.
Yeah. Couldn't find the chalk. Couldn't find the Sharpie. And all this is getting covered anyway, so I'm not worried about permanent marks.
That works.
Come back.
Don't bark at people.
Yeah, no one else is barking. Come here. Come here, Nix. People are allowed to be.
Good girl.
Yeah, jeez. Double check that I did metal. I did change it to metal. Alright. You know what?
What? What's happening? What's happening?
I'm looking for someone. I was looking for eye protection for both of us. We have glasses on, but still. Metal. Wouldn't be a bad
I feel like I
idea.
mentioned that before.
What's that?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't see any though, so I don't think we're gonna do that.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't see any. I should have a couple of goggles in here. I can't fucking find them.
I'm gonna walk farther away then,
Okay.
but you be extremely careful,
I will.
because I don't drive and I can't get you to the hospital.
Does not want to start cutting. Do we need to start the thing?
Well, do we care if it looks messy if we're covering it?
Well, that's the thing. We're covering it with cloth, and the fold would be visible through the cloth.
Oh, I was thinking score it on the top and then bend it back until it like snaps.
Oh, that's a lot more work to do properly, and it'll be a rougher edge.
All right.
There we go.
Nice.
There we go. One, we just gotta cut 2 more things. And that's gonna be, that is a rough edge, but it's gonna be hidden and covered.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna glue it down. Right about there. And then when we install it, the wood will be on top of it. No one will know, no one will care. Don't need you on the door. Look at that. Thing of beauty. One more of those, and then we just glue everything down, and that's all we're doing for these today, because we gotta wait for the glue to set. One more rip, some glue, we're done.
What you got up there?
One of the things fell off, so at some point I have to go up and screw it back on. Maybe a little early.
Doors up there. Secret doors. Okay.
Do we have a step stool out here?
No.
Can I reach? Maybe. What's in the electricity? What's in the electricity?
You good?
I should go up there and actually like tape them together. But good for now.
Okay.
What?
So this is the last panel?
Yeah, this is gonna go here. We'll get them all wiped down for pre-glue. Yeah, that's gonna go right about there. So, this is a good wakeboard, and I'll grab one of the scrub. That'll do it.
You give off very mad scientist who got into woodworking vibes.
I mean, it's kind of what we're doing. I'm not going to say it's not. All right. So this is, I don't know how fast this glue dries. So we're going to not rush it, but we're going to move at a pace. Make sure that there's no chunk. Do I hear whooping from ours?
Yeah, they're looking at us.
Here we go.
Babies.
They still not? It's tough as nails. It's tough as nails. It's tough as nails. It's tough as nails.
I appreciate the Amigo Blanco. My puppies are whining.
I'll make sure I save enough for the other ones, but I think that's good for that one.
Yeah.
Ish. So far, so good. Weightboard, pull it down. Move on to the other two.
Hey. You girls are okay. Hi. You right there? Okay. Because you're whining about it. You can be outside with us. So,
Nothing to whine
Hi.
about, girls.
did you miss us? You seem to want to go inside, and there was barking before, so we had to go inside.
Yeah, one more panel with glue on it. Again, pretty good. We don't have any leaking. There's a little bit of texture underneath from the glue, but once we put on the other layers, it's
Yeah.
not going to matter.
It's not gonna matter.
Let's put on the wakeboard. And last one. Shh. No barking. I'm very happy with how far along we came today on everything.